Hey guys, it's Reim here. Welcome back. This is Chapter 9, Part B. Do you want to know the secret to Chapter 9, Point B? I'll tell you. Scythe UTs. That's it. That is the secret, so you might as well turn off the video now, because that's pretty much all I'm going to do for this. The rest of this video is Scythe UTs. I cannot tell you how boring it is. Now, that was kind of fun. I killed 15 of those pill bugs all at once. But I see I'm jumping, tossing shurikens. What that does, it stuns the closest pill bugs, so it almost always gives me time to charge a full UT. And I'm absorbing all of the essence here instead of using it to charge the next UT. I'm doing this because they're worth a lot of essence because there's so many of them. They may not be worth too much pill bug, but there are a lot of pill bugs in the upcoming fights, and you can get a ton of essence by doing it this way. Okay, now we got all the pill bugs gone. We're going to jump down, take care of the bats. Now I'm going to use shurikens to take care of the bats, but you can do more scythe UTs if you want. Doesn't really matter, they're not going to give you too much extra essence by doing either way, but you do get UT points by using a UT on the bats, which is something that's didn't really get for NGB. So now let's get these guys to spawn. Actually, here's one way to do it. Just stand back and do scythe UTs, wait for them to spawn. You'll get more enemies by doing it that way and just staying put. What I'm doing is I'm jumping all the way to the end and getting every single one to spawn. The net result is total, there's going to be less that are going to spawn total, but I'm going to be able to kill more with my scythe UT. My record for killing them is 22 in one UT. And also if there's a lot of them, they tend not to attack very aggressively at all. So it's kind of a trade-off. If you want to get more essence or more kills, stay in the back. Do a scythe UT, go a little bit forward, spawn some more, do a scythe UT and go a little bit forward, spawn some more, etc. What I did here is I did the opposite. I went all the way across, get them all to spawn, and for some reason in this game it has a lot of difficulty spawning all the enemies if you are out of the area or if you go in an unpredicted manner, and going all the way across and getting them to spawn like this does not get every single enemy to spawn entirely. They'll stop spawning a lot sooner than by taking it step by step through the tunnels. So you can see I've got this in fast motion for a reason. It is extremely tedious to fight. It's also extremely tedious to watch, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, I'm just going to go up and down these tunnels here until I get them all killed. Like I said, they're worth a lot of essence, so it is worth it to do it this way. You can use a lot of items in this chapter if you need to, because you're going to have plenty of essence if you do it this way, plenty of essence to spare. Now you can see I went all the way to the beginning of the tunnel, just to make certain I got everyone that's going to spawn, and I'm jumping and I'm tossing shurikens to help locate them, because I hear the shurikens when they hit the pill bugs. Okay, I think we're almost done. It's also very easy for me to get turned around in these tunnels, so I gotta pay attention to where I'm at. I think I don't get turned around though, but usually I end up doing it. It happens to me a lot in games. Okay, that's it. So now we're going down to regular motion. I'm going to go into each of the rooms, break all the egg sacs. You get essence, yellow, blue, or red. From what I can tell, it's random. I don't know if there's a pattern to it or not. Oops, got turned around. Nice. But like I said, I think it's random. And if you needed to use Nimpo before, there's no problems because you're going to be able to easily refill your Nimpo in this boss fight. So I'm going to go in each of the rooms, and I think there's a few of them before the boss spawns, but the boss always spawns at the same spot. There's blue even though I didn't need it. More yellow. And I'm going to show you a trick to this boss. It'll make it easy. You barely have to move, and it's virtually foolproof. You should not get hit one bit. Guess what I'm going to use? Scythe UTs. Gosh, you're smart. Still more rooms to go into. You know when the boss starts spawning because you hear him rumbling, and you always have time to duck into the next room, or at least I've always had time for every single one of my runs to duck in the next room as soon as I hear the rumbling to begin with. Now later on in the fight, if you hear the rumbling, you don't always have time to duck into the next room. And if that were to happen, just light your Nimpo, let it go, and the boss will duck underground. You won't hit him, unfortunately, but you will get him underground. You won't take a hit. Then you just go into the rooms until you get a red essence to absorb it, or just stay out in the hallways and use more Nimpo until your Nimpo meter is completely empty. Then go to the next set of rooms to open up a sack until you get red orbs to refill your Nimpo. Now you can see these pill bugs that attack you in the rooms here give you points. The pill bugs that attack you in the hallway outside of the rooms do not give you points. You don't even get any combo credits for them. so as far as I know, they don't count as kills. But these ones that do attack you in the room do count as kills. All the pill bugs will give you essence no matter what, so that's pretty much what I look at them as. Okay, nope, this isn't the last room. The room where the boss spawns is an entire green room. In fact, that's what I call it, the green room. So we just keep on going till we get him to spawn. Don't forget to stop in every room, because you'll get free essence, either red, yellow, or blue, and you can get free kills with the pill bugs. Now that blue essence actually helped me out. So this boss fight is really easy. If you need blue essence, it's easy to get. Okay, here's the green room. Now, I can hear the boss rumbling. In this room, and at least in this green room, all you have to do is sit here and spam scythe UTs over and over again. There's only one trick with the scythe UTs, and that's when you release it. When the screen starts shaking like crazy, you release it. That's it. So you see it charging, you can hear him rumbling, and you see the screen start shaking a little bit. When it starts really, really shaking, just release. Scythe UT has 5 hits that just go right down, so you have plenty of room to release it early. If you release it too late, like I did right there, you'll miss it. So it's err on the side of releasing a little bit too early because you have a much higher chance of hitting them. Okay, other strategies. Jump out into the hall, aim the arrow directly at the hall, not down either way of the hall, and then listen. You'll hear him coming, and you'll hear which direction he's coming from. When you hear that direction, you turn the arrow towards that direction and release when he gets close. Other strategy, you can jump out in the hallway and just charge a regular UT with any weapon, especially helpful for doing a weapon run, and release it. Now the only problem is when you release the UTs in the hall, either an arrow or a weapon, what's going to happen is he's going to be stunned and he's going to come at you again, so you better be able to get back into a room quick. Now for some UTs it's really challenging to get back into a room, especially like with the Luna, because it carries you quite a distance. So what you can do is charge a UT. When you're done, light your nimpo, the room will go underground. Repeat. Keep on doing that till your nimpo meter is empty, then go into the next room and keep on going room to room until you get your nimpo refilled, and repeat it again. And you should be able to do this fight and end this fight with full health and full nimpo meter if you get good with the sacks. You can see right here he's kind of stuck there. He's trying to attack me through the wall and it's not working. Okay, so I'm just going to do this until I get him down to low health, 1 or 2 UTs left, and then I'm just going to go through the rest of the rooms. You don't need to do this. I'm just doing it to be thorough. There's going to be other enemies to attack in there, including more pill bugs. There's going to be more of the baby worms that spawn out of the ground. There's even going to be a ninja laying down there that gives you nothing, unfortunately, but I did this just to be thorough. Go to every room and see what happens. If you want to go to every room and see what happens, this whole place goes around in a circle. You'll know when you get to the end of it because the sacks stop giving you anything. So now I'm at the end, and now I'm going to show you how not to do scythe UTs. I'm going to be releasing... the first one's easy. Hit the first one. After that, I think I'll miss the next few in a row. It's going to be very frustrating. Jump out into the hall. Come back. Now, if you don't want to stand too close to the hole, because if you miss your UT, if you release a little bit too late, the worm will be able to hit you with the rocks he's kicking up. So make sure if you're standing close to the edge that you release too early. Now, for these next few UTs, I'm going to miss. Like I said, sometimes he doesn't spawn, so you got to get out, lure him back in, and wait for him to come. Now, I didn't have time to charge. I have no idea what happened there. I didn't take any damage, but apparently he knocked me into a different room. Now you can see those egg sacs are not giving me anything. Okay, lure them back